What's up, world? Crown X in the building. This spoken word is entitled Role Model. Hope y'all enjoy. If you hang around killers long enough, you're going to be one. If your life gets snatched, you can't play it back. This ain't no rerun. I done paid so many dues, I don't need no refund. Now, who is your role model? Because as a youngin', everybody need one. Mine was my dad. God bless his soul. It's time to let the dead speak. A single man raising 3 kids. All fathers ain't deadbeats. And not to take anything away from my mother, because she loved us. And she said it with every breath. And I understand, she was young, just wasn't quite ready yet. But when she did get herself together, she got us together. And she said, we gonna be all right. And she been there ever since, and it's never been better. But me, I was hard-headed, evil, living a life full of danger. And maybe that's because when I was 17, my role model passed away. Now it's time for me to release the anger. At your funeral, I was strong. I held on. I had to, for the sake of my little sisters. But little did they know that I was dying slow. I wanted to lay down in that casket with you. Father, please forgive me of my sins. I know that you're merciful. And Daddy, please forgive me. But your death, I took it personal. I blamed everybody around me, including God. I even stopped believing in him. Young, lost, confused, became a rebel. Then I made the ultimate sacrifice. I let the devil in. And he turned my heart cold, made my life a whole lot rougher. And in return, I made my little brothers, sisters, and mothers suffer. I got influenced by the streets, so-called friends, old heads, money, sex, drugs, alcohol, and living on the edge. But hey, I made that bed. Therefore, I gotta lie in it. Even if I gotta die in it. But I just sat on the edge of that bed and I cried in it. Because now my role model is a gin bottle. And my dad taught me to be a leader, boy, never follow. And that's exactly what I'm doing, being a follower, instead of having people follow me. Now I know it ain't no way in the world that you can be proud of me. I was engaging in illegal activity, fell in love with crime. Then mama said it's time to get out of my house because you ain't acting like one of mine. Plus that shit you doing got your daddy turning in his grave over 100 times. She yelling at me, Rajeen Taylor, how can you behave this way? You done lost your damn mind. Boy, you wasn't raised this way. And all I'm thinking to myself is, fuck the world and everybody in it. If y'all really love me, then why y'all let my daddy die? I know it don't make sense, but that's the way I felt, and I really meant it. See, the devil had pulled the wool over my eyes, left me blinded, and it was hard to see that throughout this whole time, it was really God saying, I'm going to show you about not believing in me. Jail bars left my heart scarred. Fights and shootouts had me living on alert and always on guard. Females? Oh, I ran scams on them. Cheated, took them for granted, disrespected them. I even went so far as to put my hands on them. But as time went on, that's when I started having little girls of my own. Yeah, and that's when my pride got tucked. Got reacquainted with the man upstairs, and he told me, young brother, you better wise up before your time's up. Now, see, your daddy, he fulfilled all his obligations down there where earth is. That's why I called him home to be with me and serve a whole nother purpose. And that's to make sure you ain't down there on that surface being worthless. Now, you better discover your reason for breathing and understand that I'm the only one you need to follow, or I'll take your life just like that. And you don't want your kids out there living the way you was living when you ain't have no role model. Ooh. That right there gave me chills. I dropped to my knees instantly, and I begged for forgiveness. Then I stood up, and I held my head up high. And I said, my calling is way bigger than this. It's time to take a stand. It's time to be a man. It's time to reevaluate my plan. Because that life that I was living, it wasn't no damn fun. And that's why nowadays, I don't need no role model. That's because I am one. But wait. As a matter of fact, I ain't playing no role. And this definitely ain't no act. So just to reassure the youth that I'm somebody that they can still follow, we're going to do away with that word role. Consider me a real motto. Thank you.